By Matilda Dixon Smith, August 2, 2019, 4:1 p.m. Recently I've given my Instagram feed a body-conscious makeover. When I took note of the celebrity and influencer accounts I scrolled through every day, I realized that none of the people, and, most significantly, none of their bodies, really represented mine. That meant that every time I distracted myself with my Insta feed, let's be honest, fairly often, it was just another way I was absorbing the message that a so-called straight-sized slim body was the norm. For Matilda Dixon Smith, sending nudes is an act of self-care. Credit I stock am not shy about the fact that I do not fit into these arbitrary societal norms, literally. I don't fit a size 14, which is the size most designers in Australia fit their fashions to. These days I do most of my shopping online, in ASOS's plus size section, or I design and make clothes myself that I know will fit my body and look great. And I still work hard to reinforce the hard-won realization that my body is functional and fantastic at whatever size I'm comfortable living in. Of course, the subject of sharing nude selfies is a fraught one, and it comes with many confronting social and legal complications. So, when discussions about sharing intimate selfies come up, especially in the media, I feel uncomfortable with the narrow-minded chastising that always accompanies the subject, and is most often directed at those selfie takers who are not cis men. Of course, the subject of sharing nude selfies is a fraught one, and it comes with many confronting social and legal complications. What happens if the image is shared without your consent? What happens if the picture is of a person who is underage? And how can you be certain that the photo you've taken will remain safe forever, in this age of everlasting data and internet immemorial? Related article. There's plenty of risks to consider, but there's also undeniable joy, intimacy and celebration that comes from taking a photo of yourself in such a delicate state and sharing it with your partner. I would know, because sharing intimate photos with my partner is one of my favorite ways to capture my body for a moment in time and rejoice in it, rolls and all. I'm not naive, I know there are privacy risks to having photos of your naked body zipping from one phone to another. But in this age of oversaturation online, there's a risk to virtually everything we do and say. Google employees are listening in on our recordings, Alexa's in the bedroom with us, and forget ever running for office, the media will dredge up a tweet from a decade ago to confront us with our young and foolish past.